What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday, and we've got 9 games to go over this week. That summer GeForce Now sale is still going on, so without delay, let's just jump right into it. So first off, we still have that summer sale for the day pass happening for GeForce Now. So if you wanted to check out the performance tier, you can do that for 40% off. So depending on your region, will depend on your exact pricing, but that's a great deal right now if you want to just be able to check that out, see what performance is like. And then if you like that, you might want to jump up to Ultimate or something else. And you can even get day passes for Ultimate. It's just that they're not on sale. So you could actually check both of them out if you wanted to. All right, and jumping over to the 9 games, our first one is a demo. It's called Frosthaven over on Steam for June 9th. This is a highly acclaimed board game which moves to the digital realm in a video game adaptation of Frosthaven. The dark fantasy tactical RPG features deep mechanics and challenging yet satisfying gameplay, both in single player and co-op online multiplayer. Our next title is definitely a big one for me here on GeForce Now. Even though I haven't had time to jump into the game yet, I have it added to my library, and that's Dune Awakening, added to the service and came out on Steam June 10th. Rise from survival to greatness and challenge the power of an Imperium in Dune Awakening. This is definitely an MMO type game I've been waiting to check out, and I'm excited to jump into it. It's just been so busy here, but at least when I'm ready, I can jump right on GeForce Now. Oh, our third game is a very interesting one. If you've been following Mind's Eye for the past few weeks or the past couple of months, there's been a lot of issues surrounding this game, and at launch there are certainly a lot of gameplay and performance issues, bugs, glitches, optimization problems, all kinds of things across the board when it comes to console and PC. I've put about 5 or 6 hours into the game, which is almost half of the game if I understand it being about 15 hours, and certainly I've run into a ton of issues and have had a lot of problems playing through it, which is really a shame because the motion capture, voice acting, the story, that kind of stuff, I actually really like it, and the only thing that's keeping me going is the story. But man, I hope they fix the game because there is a ton of work to do to fix it up. Right now it is very basic, buggy, glitchy, and poorly optimized. So you might want to wait on this one if you have been wanting to check it out because they do have their work cut out for them. And our next game comes from Xbox's PC Game Pass with Kingdom 2 Crowns. This is a side-scrolling journey where you create subjects, build kingdoms, and protect your crown from greed, monstrous creatures looking to steal your kingdom's treasure. So all kinds of stuff to work on, build, create, and all that in Kingdom 2 Crowns here. So this should run easily on GeForce Now, and it looks like quite an interesting game, to be honest. And our next game comes over on Steam for June 13th with The Altars. Explore an emotional sci-fi game with a unique blend of survival, adventure, and base building elements. Help the sole survivor of an ill-fated space expedition create alternative versions of himself to escape a hostile planet and tackle personal turmoils with this unconventional crew. Our next title is also over on Steam for June 17th with Lost in Random: The Eternal Die. I haven't checked this one out yet. I did play like the original Lost in Random when it had come out, and it was actually a pretty good game, and there's a demo for this as well out there, so you could check it out. But if you're familiar with Lost in Random, this is looking like more of that. It looks pretty decent, and we'll have to see what reviews do. But yeah, pretty cool to see this one show up over on GFN. Our next game comes from Xbox's PC Game Pass with Firefighting Simulator: The Squad. First alert, incoming with Firefighting Simulator: The Squad, you can become part of a major US city's firefighting team and experience how it feels to fight fires. All right, and our 8th game is over on Steam and came out not long ago, May 21st of this year in 2025, with JDM, Japanese Drift Master. Discover Japan's legendary car culture in Japanese Drift Master. Take on challenging roads with refined simcade physics. Immerse in the story through manga pages and explore an open world inspired by stunning real-life areas. Every turn invites you to master the art of drift. All right, and our final game for this week is also over on Steam and came out a few years ago, May 26, 2022, with Hellslave. This is a dark fantasy dungeon crawler where you make a pact with the devil to fight back a demon invasion. Customize your character with powerful demonic abilities, explore a cursed world, and battle nightmarish enemies to save humanity if you can resist the darkness. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week. That's our 9 titles, plus that day pass still on sale for performance at 40% off if you want to be able to check that out. I think as far as all the titles this week, there's some good stuff there. But for me, Dune is one of the big ones that I want to get in and check out. Mind's Eye I've already been playing. And of course, we know that that game has its issues. But to be honest with you, I did buy the game and played too long to refund it. I am going to finish the story because that part is actually pretty good. But man, everything else is a bit of a mess. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.